So October is right around the corner though, and I have decided to change my intro and outro for October. Um, so so on Friday I have a birthday message for my mom and a Spies of Detectives video, which is also part two. And the day after and the day after is actual. So the day after is obviously Sarah Q's birthday, but because of last year, since I already made a birthday video for her, but the birthday video I made for her last year was like kind of corny and everything, and also because I included Kenzie in that, and she doesn't really like and she doesn't really like Sarah, honestly, and it was she, but I won't blame her or anything. It's her opinion though. I can't really judge that, but so this video was uploaded like 2 days prior to her birthday. So this was uploaded on September 30th. I'm not gonna be putting the link in the description because I myself don't like that video, and I would highly recommend you don't watch it because it's bad, as I would say. But regardless, though, that's not what my. So I was gonna originally make a birthday video for Windows Bubblegum Lover 6020, but I don't think she's that involved in the community anymore, as from what I've been hearing. So I'm gonna have to cancel her, sadly. But I did finish one for Yoshi Anthony. I was told that Smirker's Boy's birthday was on the 26th, but unfortunately, I don't know if I released a birthday video for him or not, but I don't know if I did. But also Boris for Hire as well. Boris for Hire. Um, I'm gonna overlap. I'm gonna overlap it on episodes a little bit. I'm actually gonna be overlapping on episodes, so but that's gonna be but that's gonna be in a but that's actually gonna be in a few minutes. So and Lovely Abyss's birthday is actually one day before. Lovely Abyss's birthday is actually one day before Princess Sapphire's birthday, so her birthday is on the 20th. So her birthday is on the 20th. So her birthday is on the 20th. Um Princess Sapphire's birthday is the next day on the 24th. So that's pretty good. So Princess Sapphire, like I said earlier, Princess Sapphire's birthday is on the 21st, so her birthday is one day after Lovely Abyss's. However, Lovely Abyss's birthday lands on a Wednesday, but that video is gonna have to premiere before Boris for Hire, since I released my Boris for Hire videos on Wednesdays. And then Thursday will be a birthday video for Princess Sapphire, which may turn into a Spies of Detectives video, but since the very last episode is gonna be big, It's gonna, but the episode I'm gonna be uploading on that same week is actually gonna be a very big episode, so I may not release it on that. So I may not release it on that day, but we'll see what happens. But Kenzie's birthday is on the 29th. Halloween is on the 31st, which is also the same day I'm going to be seeing cooler temperatures in my area, which is around the 60s, so that's very nice. And speaking of the weather, it's no longer in the triple digits anymore in my area. It's no longer in the 90s, so that's nice. And temperature is going to be in the 80s next month, so slightly okay, but regardless though, I would say my favorite season is winter. Sorry to go off topic because temperatures do get belowly cooler in my area, but that's besides the point. But besides the point though, I'm actually going to be doing something different. So Remember that undercover Soraya video I was planning on making? Well, I may release it around her birthday. I may release it either on the second or third week. But on the second week, though, I may be able to do it, but because due to personal reasons, I won't give out. The third week, it's going to be different because, obviously, but the Undercover Soraya video will be out on either the second or third week of the month. However, though, the Spies of Detectives is actually going to have its very own crossover with Bradley, only for like one episode only. But like I said, the final episode of Singapore is going to be on the 24th, I think, the 24th. Last time I did is the 24th, so the 24th is when they're actually going to be returning. The 22nd is actually the final battle. No, the final battle takes place on the 22nd, though. But however, there were some scenes that I had to take out. There are some scenes that I will be removing from the final battle, for reasons I don't want to give out. So if you see some scenes, if you find kind of boring, if you ask me if you start questioning me about, if you ask me about some scenes that you may find boring in the episode, though, that's because I'm taking some scenes out of it, though, because I don't want to get too controversial with it, like how Taylor Jolicoeur did her version of this, which you already know why she did that, but I'm not going to go into what she did with her film, even though that film is pretty much gone from her channel, but due to the controversy and the backlash she's received. But besides the point, though, there were some scenes I had to take out because of that, though, but there will be a slight change in character development once part 5 gets released. I'm trying to work on it as best as I can, since the weather has decided to tone down in my areas and it's not as hot anymore, since autumn is starting to go through, since autumn is starting to take its place now, which is nice. But and speaking of autumn, though, that pumpkin patch video I did last year, since it doesn't have since that video I posted last year didn't really have as much comments, views, or what you call it, I'm not going to be doing a pumpkin patch video this year because the one I made last year was kind of boring. So that was and like I mentioned in another video, one episode was going to be canceled. Well, that's actually the pumpkin patch video. That video was going to be canceled. It's canceled because of a recent drama war I was dragged into a few days before this video was released, which is one of the reasons why I had to cancel this video. And also I don't because I already made one last year and that turned out to be very boring. So that is going to be canceled. But that was originally supposed to be an episode of Bradley, but that episode will have to be canceled until further notice. I won't be saying when I'm going to be working on it, though, but I'm not going to be working on that anytime soon. But my Halloween video, however, is going to be at least 10 minutes long, at least, because and since Halloween this year lands on what you call it, a Sunday this year. Wow. Since Halloween lands on a Sunday this year. Yeah. So my Halloween video is going to take place in Bradley. So since Halloween is on a Sunday this year, my Halloween video is actually going to be in both the Spies of Detectives and Bradley. And I'm not going to be showing like I'm not going to go crazy as to showing like Princess Sapphire, Strawberry, and like everyone else taking down a bunch of zombies and gooey creatures and such, because that'll be kind of weird though, and I kind of already did that. I kind of already did that earlier this year, and kind of already did that last year and such, which was around November and earlier this year. So it's kind of not really a reason to make that though. But this year though, I already know what's gonna be planned for my Thanksgiving video. I'm actually gonna be showing the characters. I'm actually gonna be showing them decorating for Halloween, or I'll do either one, way how I want to make the video. But the video will be released possibly by the end of next week, in a couple of weeks. So since Halloween is in 5 weeks, but I have to get these birthday videos done, or else I can't portray on it. But besides the point though, I will be working on a Labor Day edition of not Labor Day edition. I will be working on the next episode, The Spies and Detectives, and the video will be around 5 to 10 minutes long. And the video is going to be another 10 minutes long for Bradley, but I have to write that down before I forget. But regardless though, I still have to get birthday videos done first, and then I'll get to that later, because I don't want to start backtracking, or else I'm not gonna, but. And I also have been having issues with Rapper. One of my friends have had issues with Rapper, so I'm not gonna go into that. But besides the point though, I will be working on another video next week. But regardless though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. And also, before I close up this video, I actually forgot to bring this up. I totally forgot to bring this up. So, as you didn't know, one of my friends does not celebrate Halloween at all, because he lives with a strict religious family, and he lives with a strict religious family and parents. So he is strict. He doesn't celebrate Halloween because of it though. We kind of talked about it in several calls last year in StreamYards. So because of that though, I will not be adding him in my Halloween special, because it's no point though, because I would want, even though I did add him last year, but since he doesn't celebrate Halloween, there's kind of no reason for me to add him. And I completely understand why he doesn't celebrate Halloween, because he told me that if you can't have two gods, and you can only have, he told me that you can only have two gods. You can't have two gods, you can only have one. Even though I'm not really supposed to be saying God's name like that on YouTube, but since I support him though, and since he's my Lord and Savior, that's the reason why I'm saying it anyways. But back to what I was saying though, he said that you cannot have two gods, you can only have one. So because of that though, and everything else he told me, which I'm not going to be going into, so because of that though, he doesn't celebrate Halloween, and last year he did have to skip. Even though, which was the reason why he skipped. He waited for Halloween to be over just so he can change his look for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and such. I still celebrate Halloween, which is one of the reasons why I will be making this special Halloween video. But but like I said, I have to get Singapore out of the way first before I do that. So that's the reason why it's gonna be a huge delay on that until I get Singapore done, because that's mainly the reason why I want to this Halloween video is going to be existing in the first place. And you will be seeing a lot of new characters appear in like part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Part 5 is actually the final one, but I'll get into that in another video. But I do want to point that out though, and I also changed my avatar for Halloween as well, but I'm not going to be changing into that until October 1st. And I did change my username to Elias D / the Autumn Spartan. It does, like, you may be thinking, does it copy my other friend's username? Well, it doesn't. I'm gonna be no, I'm not copying my friend's username or anything. I'm coming up with my own username, so don't think that. But starting tomorrow, I'm going to be making a new video, and just like this, addressing about, and then I will be changing my profile picture and everything once one day after Subiyoshi Anthony's birthday, and I will be and I did have to private a couple of my truth videos and rant videos just recently because of controversy, but I'm not gonna go into what videos I had to private and delete, but you probably already know what I'm talking about though. And in so besides the point though, I guess I had everything else to say, so I'm gonna be closing up this video for now, and I'll see you later and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. This is me, the Autumn Spartan, which you can call me to go animate Spart. This is me, the Autumn Spartan, signing off, and enjoy the rest of your day.